Because what we know from the polling about what's happening with immigration is that the American people do not want non-criminal migrants deported from the country, right? That part of what's going on right now in the polling here is that this is starting to appear deeply inhumane and like a huge overreach. But where there's sympathy for the Trump administration is when people believe that they're getting rid of is what they call criminal aliens, right? So what they're doing, and you're going to encounter this if you're going to continue to report on this, is that they have to label everybody a criminal. And even one of the tactics they've used is that physical presence here and being undocumented, the reason we call it undocumented and not illegals, is that it's not actually a crime to be undocumented in the United States.
Right.
It is, you are undocumented, and then you go through a legal process of removal or you stay, but it's not a crime. And what they've asserted is now that the 10 to 15 million undocumented immigrants that are in the country are all criminals. That they've made this assertion that they've broken laws, that they're criminals, that they're illegals, right? To use this term, this incredibly inaccurate slur against 10 to 15 million people who pay their taxes, their kids go to school, they show up for work every day. Because as you know from reporting on this, immigrants to the United States, including undocumented immigrants, their crime rate is about half of what it is for native-born Americans. And it's also a lot lower than the crime rate of the guy in the Oval Office, right? And so this attempt that they're always going to do rhetorically is that it's necessary for them to keep the false impression that what they're doing is pursuing illegal lawbreakers as opposed to hardworking, innocent